Hello baby gays and welcome back. Today it's all about the trans guys. The good old trans guy specific memes. I realized while I was collecting memes that I have a lot of trans women memes and I have a lot of trans guy specific memes. I also have a whole lot of just general trans memes that I don't have the time to include because I have too many memes. So there will be a just like trans sort of unspecific, just general transness meme video coming out later this month when I don't have it scheduled in yet, but it's coming just because I have the memes and I want to do it. But for now, let's focus on the trans guys. Let's go. My dad constantly telling me to shave my legs. Me. Let's unveil that. Him actually just being jealous that I have more leg hair than he does. Yeah, we love people being that insecure in their masculinity, you know? Exercising to be healthy. I sleep. Exercising to look less feminine. Real shit? Well, to be fair, I do think we should all try to be healthy, but then again, transitioning is actually a healthy thing to do, and being comfortable in your body is very good for your mental health. So in the end, it's kind of the same thing. But legit, that's kind of why I started working out in the first place all these years ago, so yeah, that's fair. Person doesn't see me well and calls me mistakenly a boy. My mom corrects them and says she. Time to leave them. I see this so often that, I mean, if parents don't know, it still hurts, but it's not as hurtful because you know they're not doing it on purpose. It's way worse when like transphobic parents do it, like when you're out to them, but they're just like, no, you're not under my roof. Like, you'll always be a little girl. Like, shut up. Legit, just shut up. Trans masks. Students. Envies. Using binders. Well, yeah, binders are very useful. For whichever reason, binders are just very useful. Me, when I roll up to a family gathering in boy clothes, mom's side of the family. No, the drama. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, we love to see it, don't we? In another universe, you're a cisgender guy? I have to admit, I admire you cis people. You're so brave. So, you have a pee? How? What do you do in bed during adult times? What? Why are you asking? That is totally inappropriate. Well, I love that his shirt just says human. I love that his arms aren't actually connected to his body. So I just thought I'd point that out first. But listen, again, I like it when gay people or queer people flip the script because it's then suddenly, maybe, hopefully at least, people realize how inappropriate and gross it is to ask that. Because why are people so obsessed with other people's genitals? It's weird. It's really weird and it's really gross. Especially when it involves trans kids. But even with adults, it's just inappropriate and weird. So, y'all, please stop. Really, just stop. Now, I kind of included this because, again, cute art. Also sad art because should I be the person I know I am or be the person they want me to be? I mean, I'm not telling you how to live your life, obviously. But I don't think any of us could ever be happy if we live by other people's expectations. So, at least kind of try working towards living as the person you know you are, because constantly having to like fake who you are and like put on like kind of a persona really is exhausting and it's not good for us. But again, I said this when I talked about like coming out in my first video. Obviously make sure you're safe first. Like, if it's not safe for you to come out, then please don't. Because Yeah, you not being able to come out might like make your mental health suffer, but it's still kind of better than putting yourself in like actual danger. But in the end, I hope we all can come to a place where we can come out and we can like live as ourselves. My brother. I have a sister, but I want a little brother. Me deeply in the closet. Well, I have news for you. I just can't tell you yet. Me, when somebody genders me right, I'm a guy. Whee! Yeah, the gender euphoria. The gender euphoria is just real. You're trans? That turns me on. Hey, I'm looking for a trans cutie like you. Wanna meet? I am not a fetish. Yeah, I'm actually surprised I didn't find this one when I was looking for like trans women memes because it's also way too common. But legit, it's so weird that people just fetishize other people for existing. It's weird and it's gross. And legit, I have no words for this, you know, like just do better, people. Come on. Testosterone. No. Probiotics. I kinda hate puns, but it's still funny. So I'm in pain, but I had to include it. What it's like to transition, according to transphobes. So I woke up today and decided to be a man. What can you do? Well, here's a lifetime supply of testosterone, and I'll schedule your hysterectomy for next week. I also do kids for free if you're interested. And here's what it's actually like. I've lived openly as a trans man for a year now, and I'm ready to begin HRT. Okay, man, find 2 different therapists to agree that you're transgender enough, and then we'll add you to the 12-month waitlist for testosterone, if HRT is even legal where you live. Yeah, this is too true. This is too true. Because I can only say what it's like in Germany. Because legit, you have to, like, in order to get testosterone, you have to be in therapy for at least 6 months, I think. You have to have, like, lived as a trans man for either also, like, 6 months or, like, a year. To even be able to get hormones. And then for surgery, you do actually need way more because health insurances are like really picky about it. It took me like 9 months to get it approved. I mean, sure, I'm still glad I didn't have to pay myself, that I could actually get my health insurance to improve it, because y'all Americans struggle, but it's difficult. It's a long progress. Like, no one just wakes up and it's like, I know what would be a fun idea. It's so difficult. And name changes, like getting your name and gender marker change is also like immensely difficult, and it's a very long process. Why are people so ignorant? That's just it. It annoys me so much that they want to like insert themselves into your life and like, you know, kind of act like it was just kind of like a heat of the moment thing when they have no idea how anything works. Anyways, short side tangent, time to become less mad and look at some memes that hopefully won't make me mad again. Are you like on testosterone? Yeah, that's pog. Well, it is. I won't use that word again. I said I will only use it this one more time with this meme. But listen, if you're finally on testosterone, or if you're gonna get on testosterone soon, I'm very happy for you. When you wear your first ever binder and the euphoria hits like a truck, I was right to seek further evolution. Yeah, legit. You have no idea how happy it makes me too, because obviously I'm on the queer side of TikTok, and like when you see like these trans kids and teenagers, well, teenagers actually, but like getting their first binder, or even like adults that like come out later and then get their first binder, and they're just so happy about it, and it just makes me happy to see it. And I just love it. I love it. It's amazing. My mom Please wear the skirt. You'd be so pretty. 7-year-old me. No, I hate skirts. My mom. It has a short underneath it. 7-year-old me. It is acceptable. I don't know what happened that I actually wore a dress to my first day of school, because I never wore dresses. Because I would fight my mom about it. And I do think she actually just gave up pretty quickly, because in the end she didn't really care like what I was wearing really. So yeah, if it feels like you're wearing a skirt, if like skirts, I know I say I like skirts now. I used to hate them with my entire being, but now I like skirts. But listen, if skirts make you uncomfortable, it's kind of weird for parents to make to force their kids to wear certain things. It seems weird. Me, before realizing I was trans. Holy what happened to this dog? It is entirely too ripped. Look at this. Oh my god. But anyways, I'll LARP as a man on Meme Droid and blend in with the boys so they can appreciate my humor. Me, after realizing I'm trans. Still incredibly ripped, but actually still way too ripped. Holy what is these? I love how like none of the proportions look right. But anyways, me, after realizing I'm trans, I'll cut my hair, come out to my parents, and attempt to medically transition. Even if it fails, at least I can say I tried. Me now. I'm too short. I'll never be a real man. Height dysphoria. Height dysphoria. And just generally dysphoria. Like, height dysphoria isn't actually like one of the weird dysphorias, because the second you start getting dysphoria about your phone case or the position you sleep in, that's weird dysphoria. I understand too well, but it seems really weird. The height dysphoria seems pretty obvious actually, but yeah, but again, a lot of cis men, and I know if you're a trans guy and you're not very tall, you've probably googled celebrities that are like your height or shorter than you, so you know this, but like a lot of cis men aren't that tall either, so you'll be fine. Again, if you want to go stealth, you probably can at some point. I know in the beginning it's often quite difficult, but if you want, and especially if you like manage, if you live in a place where you can medically transition, you'll get there. Me, on my way to being happy. Having boobies. Well, chop them off. Actually, please don't DIY your top surgery. Don't take it serious when I say chop them off, but yeah. Otherwise, binders. I finally work up the courage to ask if I can buy a binder. Mom says she'll think about it and seems positive. Dad says I can't because on one hand they're very dangerous and they're only for people who convince themselves that they aren't female. Dad says I can't have one. Again, I don't understand parents. Because wouldn't you want your child to be happy? Of course, if you're like worried for the health, that's fine. But that's why like binders exist. Don't buy some cheap knockoff from Amazon or use tape or something. Please don't. I know it seems preferable in the moment because I know how much dysphoria sucks, but please don't. I know Underworks binders are supposed to be really good, and GC2B binders are very good. I've actually always had GC2B. Like they have a lot of different sizes and a lot of different colors, but now they have like a lot of different nude tones as well. And they have like kind of half binders and then like long binders that are basically like an undershirt. So please, please bind safely and correctly. Like don't wear too long and all that. So I get being worried about someone's health because yeah, binding wrong or too long can definitely do some harm. But it helps so much with dysphoria. And as a parent, I don't understand not wanting to help your kid feel better. You know? But overall, I don't get transphobia, so here we are then. normal gender fluid or trans mass transition goals. No. I want this. Honestly, he looks so cuddly. Because people in general in oversized sweaters like this just look super cute and cuddly. So honestly, it's very fair to have as a transition goal. Starting your transition. Starting to change your appearance to match how you feel. People comment on your new changes positively. Old friends don't even recognize you in public. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, friends, maybe not. I mean, if you don't see them for a long time, maybe. But it's so nice to be able to walk like through the city or something where you grew up and not have to worry about like bumping into like any of your ex-teachers or like old classmates that you didn't get along with, you know, like the ones that still live around there anyways. And you just, that's actually very nice. It's very cool. Because even if they walk past you and think they kind of seem very like familiar to me, they're not gonna recognize you that fast. So you can escape some conversations. It's very practical. Testosterone juice, monster energy juice. This is what I mean. Again, I don't know if you watched my first video. I went on a whole rant about how, I mean, we're claiming all the animals, but how trans guys have also claimed energy drinks, and specifically Monster. I'm here for it. Honestly, I know some people have made like trans flags out of the blue, pink, and white energies, but testosterone juice seems fair. I think this one would be like the most popular flavor, probably. Getting gender euphoria from normal things. No. Getting gender euphoria from my VR chat avatar. I mean, again, if you can get dysphoria from the weirdest things, to balance it, it's great if you can also get like gender euphoria from like weird things that you wouldn't immediately think. So, yeah. And again, I love this hair. Presenting masks so that people think I'm a guy and refer to as my correct gender. Presenting femme because it makes me feel like a guy because I'm a femboy. Me. Yeah, that's... I kind of want to just say press both. Kind of do it like on a situation type thing. Because, I mean, safety-wise, if you're like in public and you know you're going to be out in public for a long time and you potentially need to use a public restroom somewhere, maybe like presenting mask is the better choice. And then when you just like hang out with friends who are like supportive, or at home if you have supportive family, then do like the right one and just present femme because you're a femboy. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna say it both. Are you going to sleep? Yes, I am. Now shut it. Your chosen name is terrible, but so many people know you as that now, so you can't change it again. Ooh, I'm sorry. I mean, my official name isn't the name everyone calls me, but like it's fine. I do actually still regret not actually changing it to like my real chosen name. But that's so annoying. I mean, you can. I've changed it legally, so it's not that easy to change, and like it doesn't bother me. Like I don't hate it, but if you haven't changed it legally, I know it's kind of annoying to have to like tell everyone again, especially because someone will definitely make snarky comments about it. But listen, it's your name. Do whatever you want. Like if you want to change it again because you realize you don't like it after all, then go change it again. Nobody. Me. Why is it so hard to breathe? Why do my ribs hurt so bad? Also me, 24/7. Okay, what did I say earlier? Please bind safely. Take binder breaks. Don't wear it too long. I know it's hard. And I know I shouldn't say anything because I know I ended up binding longer than I should have. A lot, but please don't do it because it hurts and it's not healthy. So don't do it. Be better than I was, please. My mom, as I grew up, I waited all my life for a daughter. I love your brother too, of course, but I'm so glad you're my baby girl. Me, years later. No daughters? Eh, well, I mean, I say this to a lot of things really. You always have to take care of yourself first before you can like worry about others. So, if you want to transition because you realize, yeah, I'm not actually my mom's baby girl, I'm actually a boy, then please, for the sake of your mental health, And also, I still think it's weird when parents have like such a strong preference over whether they want a boy or a girl. I've never understood it. Oh well. Me, a pre-tree trans boy. I think I actually look kind of good. My dysphoria, you look like this. Holy sh! I don't know why this picture is funny to me, but I mean, it's kind of a fact that no, actually, trans women too, but a lot of trans people just look younger than they are. Dysphoria lies to you don't look like an actual baby, but yeah, you will probably definitely look younger than you actually are. And depending on how old you are, that can be very annoying, because if you're already like only like 20 or younger, then looking like a lot younger than you are is very annoying. After that, it gets slightly better, because at some point you just kind of stop caring, because if you look a few years younger, it's not going to matter as much. The internet. Mass trans guys. Oh no. Soft trans guys. Running for his life. I don't even know what this meme is trying to say. Oh my god. But it seems to be kind of split, right? Because some people will hate, like some trans folks obviously will hate on trans boys who aren't like traditionally masculine, because it's like, well, if you want to be a boy, then act like one. That whole spiel of you can't have long hair and you can't present feminine. It's bullshit. It's your gender and your gender expression. Do whatever the hell you want. But then you have the other side that are just like, well, you don't need to act all manly. Like, you can just be yourself. Well, yeah, but how about you stop judging people for how you think they should be, and just actually let people be themselves and express how they want to express. That'd be great. Trans guy under 5'7" starter pack. Will T increase height? Actually, if you're young enough, it might. Not a lot, but a little. But I'm 18, but I'm still growing. Dysphoria. Shirt entirely too big. Measuring height constantly. FTM height dysphoria. Male celebrities under 5'7". Nah, man, I totally grew. Increasing your shoe height. Also platforms. But it's so painfully true. It's so painfully true. Ooh. Yeah, I have nothing to say about this except for it's just too true. Average transphobe. No, you're so pretty. You're just young and confused. Trans masks. No. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but it seems a little bit gay to be attracted to a man, I know, that's not the point. But either way, I hate this. I hate people who are so invested in other people's lives. Like, who cares if someone is pretty or not if they feel absolutely uncomfortable and like they would rather, leave than keep living like this. And I don't understand how people can be so ignorant of the fact and just think it's not like that big of a deal and that being pretty is more important. Who gives a like, what? Please don't mistake me for girlfriend material. I am a good boyfriend and a quality ex-wife. What makes someone a quality ex-wife? I'm curious. Me, a severely dysphoric trans man. Don't call me sister or queen. I don't care about the context. It just makes me feel uncomfortable and triggers my dysphoria. Some beauty guru stan. Oh, but sister refers to everyone. Don't get offended because your masculinity is sister fragile queen. Just because you're easily offended. Sister, shut up. Stop complaining anyway. It's a compliment, bitch. Okay, I use sister. No, I don't actually use sister, but I use like dude and like words like that in a gender neutral sense. But listen, if someone tells you they're uncomfortable with a certain term, because it triggers dysphoria, then who are you to like be like, oh, but it's not meant that way? Well, yeah, just because you mean it as like gender neutral, if someone's uncomfortable or dysphoric from the term, then you don't use it for them. It's that easy. You know, listen, I don't know why it's so hard for people, honestly. But anyways, I've actually kind of reached a point, like I used to be severely triggered by being called any like anything remotely like feminine, but I just love that I've reached a point where I couldn't care less. But again, if someone tells you they're dysphoric, then don't be a dickhead about it. Just don't. But going on T is gonna mess with your body. I sure hope it does. Yeah, no, not really. I mean, of course it's gonna change a lot, but I'm not sure it's like it can be classified as messing with your body, because it's kind of doing the things you want for once, unlike first puberty. You know, of course, you're not gonna want everything, probably, because you can't really control what happens when you like go through puberty, basically. But listen, yeah, and again, hormones aren't easy to come by. Your doctors are legit obligated to inform you. You know, you look like a boy in your drawings, says a friend I'm not out to. Well, I kind of look like one, don't I? Nah, you totally look like a girl. Don't worry about it. Should I just tell her? Oh, yeah. I think maybe you should tell her. Because you know she means well, but it's still gonna trigger your dysphoria if she says something like that. Because I know she's just trying to be supportive and just be like, oh well, no, I can tell you're a girl. Like, yeah, maybe tell her. Because your face is melting, and that is not healthy. Are you two friends? Trans guy. No, definitely not. Cishet guy who thinks trans guys are soft boys. Yes. I mean, if you are a soft trans boy, cool. You know, it's kind of like a little bit with the transition girl pictures, oversized shirts, and it just looks cute and cuddly. If that's you, cool. Come over, I'll hug you and tell you everything's gonna be alright. But you can't really expect every trans guy to be the same. And just because you wanna, like, make them out to be, like, cute little soft boys, which is just gross. Hey, maybe just don't and let people be who they are. I can only, like, say that again. Phase 1. Oh, that guy's cute. Phase 2. Oh, I think I just like his pants. Phase 3. Actually, I wanna look like that guy in those pants. Ah yes. Am I gay? Or do I just wanna be like him? My heart. Resting. Exercising. All cubicles being locked in the men's restroom and I have to stand and wait for one to be open. Ooh. Yeah, it kind of feels like a heart attack waiting to happen, really. Because especially if you don't pass that well yet and like people are looking at you like really weirdly. I don't get people who make comments in bathrooms, which is a surprise to no one, obviously. But listen, if someone were to actually walk into the wrong bathroom, because legit, my grandma did this once at a restaurant, because the men's bathroom was just like right through the door. Like she was walking through into like the hallway and then she just like walked straight into the men's bathroom because the door was open. But the second someone realizes they're in the wrong bathroom, they just turn around and leave very quickly because they know they're in the wrong bathroom. You know, people know which bathroom they're in, and you have like no right to tell someone they're in the wrong bathroom. You know, like people just want to pee. People just want to pee, you know? My family that doesn't know I'm trans. Hey, Elliot, dude, bro, oh man, you're my best male friend. A boy, a dude. Trans panic. I'm happy, but help? Yeah, yes. The panic saga continues, I see, but listen. Yeah, I mean, maybe when you come out to people, let them know what to refer you as, like, when you're alone, and, like, who you're out to, and, like, if maybe they should, like, use that name if you're not out to your family or something. Oh god, I hope that if this actually, like, happened, if this, like, a real life situation, I hope your parents were, like, actually really cool with it. And then, because apparently at this point you just kind of have to come out. But I hope it went well. Yeah. 1 to 0 scale of pain severity. 0, no pain. 1, minimal, mild, uncomfortable, moderate, distracting, distressing, unmanageable. 8 intense, 9 severe, 10 she her. Yeah, gender dysphoria. We love it. We love it. It feels absolutely amazing. So yeah, on that note, because that was actually the last meme, I feel like doing a few finishing words. If you're a transphobe, I don't think you'll actually be watching this video, but do better. Why do you care so much what other people do in their lives? Legit, trans people know themselves, trust people to know themselves, and don't be a dickhead and respect people's pronouns. You know, like, it ain't that hard. It really ain't that hard. Like, we constantly change the names we use for people. Like, the amount of people that get married and then are referred to by their new last name is so common. And it's so easy for people. You know? But with first names, again, if it's also, like, if a cis person is like, oh yeah, well, this is my name, but I don't really like it, so I'd like it if you just call me by my nickname. And then everyone does, and it's no big deal. But as soon as a trans person says, well, listen, I'm not really vibing with my gender, can you please call me by this name and this pronouns, everyone loses their shit. Why? I know I'm over-exaggerating, because there are, of course, a lot of accepting people, and I hope you have those people in your life, and I hope you can, like, find your community and find people to support you, because you deserve it, and you deserve to be happy. But again, why I don't understand why people care so much about other people's lives, because why would you not want people to be happy? Well, anyways, either way, I'll stop ranting now. So yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed it, and you can, like, comment your favorite meme, or comment some experience where you at least had, like, positive trans experiences or something, if you feel like sharing. But either way, I hope you had a nice time. You can like and subscribe. I'll link my Pride playlist as always, and I'll be back in 2 days as usual. Next time will be some asexual memes, so I'll see you then.